Go away!
Excuse me, do you know where the prison colony is? Gratitude.
Over here, lass.
Why not? Greetings, I'm looking for the prison colony. Can you point me in the right direction?
I can be telling you the way, but you cannot go there now.
Why not?
The High Council has mandated a lockdown. It seems they're having a bit of an outbreak.
What kind of outbreak?
Herpes it is.
Herpes?
Aye, Black Lotus herpes. It seems to only affect men. Does terrible things to their, their manhood.
That sounds horrible.
Aye, it is. If you're a man, that is. But why would you be wanting to go to that squalid place? Usually people are trying to get out.
I need to get someone out of there.
And I'm sorry to hear that, lass. With the lockdown in effect, nobody goes in or out. But I might know of somebody who might be able to help you.
Who is this person?
You should seek out Andib. If anyone can help you, it is he.
Where can I find this Andib?
You can find him at the Pink Dam Inn on the other side of Thunder River. Just follow the walkways and you cannot miss it.
Well, gratitude for your help.
Do not mention it. Safe journeys.
Safe journey. Let us see. Nothing useful. What is this? The Pink Lamb Inn. Top of the hill, Thunder River Palisades. Seems that is where I must go. By Ibis. This storm is getting worse by the minute. Top of the hill. That looks like the place. This must be the place. He looks familiar. Hello again. I'm looking for a man called Andib. Do you know where he is? Gratitude again for your help. It certainly didn't look this big on the outside. What now?
Hey there, welcome to the Pink Lamb Inn. I'm Nisa. How can I help you?
Greetings. I'm looking for a man called Andib. Do you know if he's here?
Oh, I'm sure he's around somewhere. Why don't you have a seat anywhere you'd like and I'll go fetch him. And help yourself to the food.
Okay then.
And then he tells me to spread it. The nerve.
And then what happened?
I said no, you spread it.
Great story.
Couldn't be.
You know why they call it a Playbox 360?
And what box 360?
Because when you see it, you'll do a 360 and walk away.
That makes no sense.
By Ibis, I'm parched.
Welcome to the Pink Lamb Inn. I'm your host, Andib. How could I be of service?
Greetings. I was told you could help me get someone out of the prison colony.
I might be able to help you with that. Mind if I sit?
Please do.
I'm at your service. Well then, tell me about your friend.
Well, his name is Predicus.
That's an odd name.
Yes, well, he said something offensive in public. And was arrested by the guardmasters.
The High Council mandate on verbal morality. That is a big one, man.
So you can't help me?
Oh, I didn't say that now. You're a priest, right?
I am. How did you know?
Lucky guess. What god do you worship?
My allegiance lies with Ibis, god of knowledge, learning, and magic.
I see. Does your god give you any spells?
Ibis grants many gifts to those he deems worthy.
It's groovy, man. Do any of those gifts help him, say, a battle situation?
I have spells that assist me in battle if need be, yes.
Good, good. And your friend spreads what's a cave fight?
I'm not sure. Why do you ask?
Well, I have a problem. You see, problem you and your friend might be able to help me with.
I see. And what sort of problem is this you speak of?
Been a few murders recently in the area.
Murders?
Yeah, really gruesome ones too. The victims were ripped to pieces. That's not the worst part, man.
What is the worst part?
The worst part, man, they were all missing their hearts.
By Ibis, that is terrible.
Yeah. So I need you and your friend, eh? What did you say his name was?
Spreadicus.
Right. Spreadicus. I need you two to find out who or what is doing this and put a stop to it. In return, your friend gets his freedom. Deal?
Very well. You have a deal.
Groovy, man. I'll send for your friend right away. You should be here by morning. These things take a few hours. In the meantime, please enjoy our hospitality.
I will. Gratitude for your help.
Don't mention it. I'll see you and your friend in tomorrow.
What now? Don't mind if I do.
Wake up, Spread.
I hate these falling dreams.
Wake up.
Wake up, Spread.
Who that? Who there?
It's me, your buddy, Satatka, remember? How do you feel?
My head. Pounding.
Don't worry, everyone gets a headache the first time.
I had the strangest dream.
Tell me about it.
I think I saw Mei Ling. Mei Ling?
What was she doing?
She wanted me to follow her.
Did you follow her?
Yeah.
Give me those deets, brother.
Where are you? I lost her. May? Where did she go?
That's disappointing. Anything else that you remember?
Yeah, I ran into some sort of talking box.
Spread, come play with me.
Oh, what the?
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The look on your face, priceless.
A talking box?
Yeah, I can't think of any other way to describe it. It told me to find something called the Void Shard.
Remember, find the Void Shard. Save Hyboria.
Find the Void Shard! Got it!
It's Shard!
Interesting.
It is?
I've heard tale of this void shard during story time at the Serpent Head Inn. So, according to legend, some millennia ago, a ball of fire fell from the sky somewhere over Katai. It hit with the force of 1,000 suns and devastated the surrounding land. Now, the details are a little hazy, but if I remember right, there was this mage with the most peculiar name. He called himself Ezra Roy Derps.
Ezra Roy Derps?
I know, right? Try saying that backwards 3 times. So anyways, the legend goes this Ezra Roy Derbs, who was somehow able to approach this ball of fire where others could not, hit it with his mace, and caused a single shard to break loose. This shard became known as the Void Shard.
You think there's any truth to it?
Who can say? Most stories are rooted in some truth, so maybe. Did this talking box mention anything else?
I can say whatever the fuck I want! Nothing comes to mind. On second thought, it did mention sending an emissary to get me out of here.
Now I know you're dreaming. Nobody gets out of here alive.
Spreadicus of Cimmeria!
Couldn't be.
Spreadicus of Cimmeria! Anyone seen Spreadicus of Cimmeria?
Yeah, right here.
This way, prisoner. You are free to go.
Well, I guess I stand corrected.
That's what I was afraid of.
Safe journey, Spreadman.
See you around, Sateka.
Indeed you will.
And now a quick message from our sponsors. Do you experience feelings of rage, anger, or sadness when you lose a gladiator match? Huh? Do these feelings overwhelm your sensibilities, causing you to lash out at those closest to you? Mm-hmm. My friend, you're suffering from what's known as extreme butt hurt. If you or a loved one are experiencing symptoms of extreme butt hurt, try Spreadamol. One sip and you'll feel right as rain. Now isn't that better? Beat extreme butt hurt, spread them all. It spreads them all.
Use only as directed. Side effects will include nausea, headaches, vomiting, blindness, anal leakage, paralysis, bowed legs, fatigue, and death.
What's all that noise? Sounds like someone is starting early. Might as well join them. There he is. Better get down there before I lose him again.
You're a funny guy, Bogsy.
I kicked your ass fair and square.
That's not how I recall it.
Yeah, well, you always were hard-headed.
Either way, it's still good to see you, old buddy.
Likewise, I suppose. So, what's new then?
I just got out of the clink. Guardmaster's got me.
Why does that not surprise me?
And apparently, I have a generous benefactor.
That would be me.
Huh?
Greetings, I am Lyriel, priestess of Ibis.
What do we have here?
I've been sent here to aid you in your quest.
Yes, one of my loyal followers is already en route to Oosterdale.
Did that talking box send you?
Talking box?
Never mind. I am called Spreadicus.
And you may call me Bogsy.
Well met, Bugsy. And I know who you are, Spreadicus.
Seeing as my reputation precedes me.
Indeed, it does.
Well met, friends.
And who might you be?
Oh, where are my manners? I am known as Andy of Aquilonia. I'm the purveyor of this fine establishment you find yourself in. I'm at your service. And you must be Spreadicus.
The one and only. I suppose I have you to thank for getting me out of there.
Yeah, I still have some sway with the High Council.
In that case, you have my eternal gratitude.
Don't mention it, man.
It's quite the place you have here. Certainly didn't look this big on the outside.
Yeah, I get that a lot, man. So, are we ready to discuss the matter at hand?
Huh? What matter is that?
I agreed that we would help him with his problem in exchange for your release.
What problem is that?
Well, as I explained to Lyriel here, there's been a series of killings in the area. I need you guys to track down whoever or whatever is doing it. Put a stop to it. And in return, your violation of the High Council's verbal morality statute goes away. And did I mention there's a big reward? I got big reward. A really big reward, man. Yeah.
A reward, you say? Now you're speaking my language, friend. What kind of reward are we talking about?
About 500 silver pieces, brother.
Well then, you had me at reward. I'll, need an advance, for supplies.
Sure thing, man. Here's 10 silver to get you going.
Gratitude.
You can get some supplies in town. Just head across the river and look for Bruce's Armory. Tell him I sent you, and he'll take care of you.
Sounds good. Any idea where we should start looking for this killer of yours?
Yeah, man, one of my best trackers will meet you at the southern edge of town around dusk. She'll point you in the right direction, brother.
Dusk?
Yeah, well, whoever or whatever this killer is, seems to come out at night, man.
Another night gig. Well, okay then. Bogsy, you in?
I suppose so. As long as I get my cut of that reward money.
Great stuff, man. Teamwork makes the dream work, I always say.
Do you mind if my cohort tags along?
Huh? I don't see why not. Suppose you'll be tagging along too?
If you wish it, yes.
Why not? More the merrier, I always say.
Groovy. It's a party then.
Looks that way. Well, Andy of Aquilonia, consider this problem of yours sorted.
That's great news, man. I look forward to your return. Safe journey, friend.
Safe journey.
Safe journey.
Safe journey.
Ha 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 ha!